to AirTaxi Express. My name is Nia Caro. Today we will be focusing on storytelling, aviation, innovation, and the future of regional and private air mobility. And today we have the pleasure to be interviewing Tomislav, CEO of Vini, a company that is redefining how private and regional air transport can be more efficient, flexible, and affordable. The interview would be focused mainly on time efficiency, new aviation business models, pilot accessibility, electric air taxis, and the growing relevance of this sector for corporate. So welcome, Mr. Tomislav, to AirTaxi Express.
Hello, Nia. Thank you very much. And thank you for the invitation. And hello, AirTaxi Express team.
You are more than welcome to be here. To start from the beginning, could you tell us what Vini does and what was the main idea behind creating your company?
Yes, thank you very much for this question. So Tomislav Lang, 45 years old. The vision for Vini Flybird started exactly 25 years ago when I started to work in aviation. Worked the whole management ladder up and down, worked for great companies like Condor, Air Berlin, private jet companies like Europstar, Skywork. And I was founder and owner to the largest Swiss regional airline back in 2009 to 2013. And we transported, as I said, a lot of passengers to Spain, but also 35 other countries in the world. And after I sold Skywork Airlines to an investment group, I said to myself, regional aviation and connecting people needs to be structured differently. And now with new technology and with our totally new and unique AI software, connecting people together with partners like AirTaxi Express and others, much faster, based on predictive analysis and based on the utilization of AI power to really make decentral travel affordable and accessible to everyone again.
And normally, how do you use AI on your business?
We have worked now 1.5 strong years into the direction of building our own software. We flew a lot of test flights last year. This year, there's a lot of news coming up. We will be flying more regularly from various airports. But we needed this test phase to understand how we will build our machine learning algorithms. And we have a first machine learning AI tool installed now. And what it actually does for the moment, it is mining passenger requests and passenger demand for mobility. And in a second step, as we grow, our AI is capable of predicting demand in the future. Like this, we will know much better how to distribute our core value, which is flying, to customers. But the software is also here to support OEMs out of the AAM space, eVTOL space, regional airlines, because we will have, and we already own, a data set of hundreds of thousands of route requests that now our AI is slowly but steadily learning how to combine them into an efficient network that will also lead to higher load factors and high profitability margins.
What are the main advantages of Vini Flybird compared to traditional private jets?
The added value is you don't have to wait in line at huge airports. You decide when and where to fly. We always guarantee that we will find other passengers who will join your flight, so your price point will be much lower and much more comparable to a train ticket based on the time gain you have, or based on a regular airline flight, we will be able to match those prices. And the beauty of it is that we save time, that we give you time back for a very value money proposition here.
Daytime is more valuable than ever, as you mentioned earlier on. How does your model save time from door to door?
We promise a time saving of more than 75% compared to car and train travel, and 50% gain compared to classical airline travel. Why is that? You don't have to sit in the car early morning, go out to the airport, or you don't have to go to the next train station. You simply fly into one of the regional airports, park your car for free, and take off, and on the other side arrive again at an airport that is much better and closer connected, and you don't have to go through long terminals. So the whole boarding and check-in process with us is a promise, is not longer than 5 minutes on both sides. So you already save, at least on an air travel relation, 2 to 3 hours of waiting in line compared to other transport modes. We move with the customer demand. So it can happen that in 1 week we're flying constantly from Hamburg, and in the next week we're constantly flying from other airports because we just see that there's much higher demand. And that's the big thing why we're not going through big airports like Munich, Frankfurt, or Düsseldorf, which are very slot restricted, because we use the flexibility of not being limited by the time and the day and the location. And that is opening up a total new Uber-like service where you just hit the button, I order a Vini, and Vini will come as close as it can to pick you up at your next airport in front of your house.
Many people think aviation is only for a few. What do you think about this? What does someone really need today to become a pilot in this ecosystem?
We will have new training possibilities with the big training organizations and the smaller ones. And together with AirTaxi Express and ourselves, we will definitely be looking into training pilots faster and have a new set of people joining us in the future to have more pilots available. But to become a pilot, you just have to start flying. It's very easy, and you have to learn how the skill set is trained then on you.
And what personal qualities do you value most in pilots and professionals?
We are looking for highly responsible people and for people who have entrepreneurial skills. So our pilots are not here only to fly. They're here also to work at highest safety levels and to be an ambassador to our passengers. So empathy is the third point. We need people with highly social skills and managerial skills as well. That is what we would be looking for.
Why should executives and corporate consider this model as safe, flexible, and affordable as the traditional transport?
Yeah, so safety level is the same safety level like with every other bigger and big aviation company. We're only working with our partners on highest commercial regulatory environment. So that's not a discussable point for us. No changes. Secondly, they don't have to, and that's the highest added value, they will ask, and they are already asking us to adopt our schedule to their travel needs. So that is the flexibility we give to our corporate partners. We are building the network around their travel needs, which is giving them highest flexibility and much lower costs. We're just talking to many corporate partners who understand that instead of having 8 people traveling from one country to the other, they can save more than 1,200 up to 2,000 euros per employee, because they save time, they save hotel costs, they have a higher safety accessibility to their people, and they are just more productive. And that is the added value for those corporate key clients we have.
How do electric aircraft fit into Vini Flightbird's long-term vision?
Well, I think that, and I believe I'm a strong believer of that, with our software platform and our operating system, they need us more than we need them. But together we can be stronger and build a great ecosystem. So I believe there is a future in that. But simply said, our aircraft are already very sustainable with only using 6 liters per 100 kilometers of fuel. And we already add, together with our partner Fly Green 24, real and not just dubious CO2 emission certificates to our booking classes. So we are compensating travel already today with real green certificates, where we have sustainable energy from Switzerland included in our flights.